Good morning. The good news is the COVID-19 vaccine is making its way into the arms of more people every day. But across the country, the supply is nowhere close to the demand. More than 200,000 people have registered on our site so far, and it will take a significant amount of time to get through that list. And we do not know from 1 week to the next how large our vaccine supply from the state will be. The St. Louis County Department of Public Health on Monday finished administering its first shipment of vaccine, giving 1,165 shots. Yesterday, we received 3,900 more doses of Pfizer vaccine from the state, and we'll begin giving those shots from that shipment this morning to those who pre-registered with the health department and who are eligible. The process will continue daily at the Department of Public Health's John C. Murphy Health Center in Berkeley. Residents who wish to sign up to be vaccinated by the county's health department should visit stlcorona.com and follow the link for registration. Or they can email DPH COVID vaccine at If you jump in line, you could risk endangering the life of someone else who needs the shot more than you do, someone who meets the criteria to get it now. In addition to registering with St. Louis County, you may also wish to register for vaccinations offered by area hospitals. However, and this is important, please do not make multiple appointments to receive the vaccine. Doing that means that you are tying up a dose of vaccine that should go to someone else. Remember, registering yourself with the St. Louis County Health Department, along with other hospitals, is okay. However, making more than one appointment is not. It is also crucial for anyone who receives the first dose of the vaccine to get the same dose from the same vaccinator. That's the way the system works. Everyone we vaccinate will be given a date and time to return with a second dose. Do not attempt to get a second dose from a different vaccinator. Once again, we ask your patience as we go through this process. If you register with us, we will get you as soon as possible, and we can get you to you based on the guidelines provided by the state, and as soon as we have enough vaccine supply. For more information about the vaccine, please visit stlcorona.com. Any questions?
Dr. Page, we have some, let's start with Channel 4. Can you tell us if St. Louis County residents will take priority receiving the vaccine over others that were registered from other counties?
About the priority receiving the vaccine from our Department of Public Health or other locations in St. Louis County, the state supplies the vaccine and requires us to distribute it to people who register who have need based on the list. There are a lot of people who work in St. Louis County and live outside St. Louis County and who need to be vaccinated. And there are a lot of people who live in St. Louis County who work elsewhere who need to get vaccinated as well.
Will a person with a pre-existing condition have to provide proof of that condition before they are administered the vaccine?
So the question is about providing proof of your pre-existing condition when you register We are not collecting notes from your physician or medical provider about your medical history. We are expecting people who register, who have pre-existing conditions, to be honest with us about that, and not doing so will certainly disrupt the ability of those in our community who need this vaccine the most, who are at highest risk of getting very sick or dying from COVID. We want to make sure that they get the vaccine as soon as possible.
And if that person does misrepresent themselves and the healthcare provider or the person administering the shot would find out, what would be the result of that?
So if someone isn't honest with us in the registration process with who they are or where they work, and we discover that along the way, on the way to the vaccine, then they will not be able to get their vaccine.
And you touched on this in your remarks, but let's go over it one more time. Any idea yet how the vaccines will be administered, and will there be a mass vaccination location?
So questions about where the vaccines will be administered across the county, and questions about mass vaccine location. We are building those relationships now with several vaccinating locations across the county, and as soon as those contracts are in place and we have identified the staffing for those locations, then we will make that announcement. Right now, we do not have enough vaccine to distribute to other locations besides our Department of Public Health and a few scattered sites. But once we have more vaccine, then we will activate those scattered sites, and we'll activate our mass vaccination center.
And when would people find out about that, or how would they find out about
Well,
that?
the question is about communication and notifications about our ability to get more vaccine. We'll be making those updates on a daily or every other day basis. When we have more vaccine, when we're able to take more appointments, then we'll certainly be letting the public know. Right now, we have over 200,000 people who are pre-registered for the St. Louis County Department of Health registration page. So we'll be contacting you directly once you've pre-registered, and we have the ability to make an appointment for you either in our healthcare system or in our public health department or in one of our vaccinating partners. Okay, thank you.